Hello, or in Balinese,
Swastiastu.
we are in Bali, Indonesia. Now this was our very first experience, well, mine and the kids' very first experience outside the Western world of influence, and so I was a little bit nervous about coming to Bali.
The kids, I think they were eyes wide open going, wow, where are we?
Where are we? A little bit nervous about our experience. I thought, okay, are we going to be able to survive these 2 weeks that we have in Bali? We can do this. I just kept saying, we can do this. This is temporary. We can do this. We took a car out to Ubud, and that's where we have been staying for the last few weeks, and totally has changed my mind of Bali being here.
The Airbnb that we got, actually it's outside of Ubud in a rice field. So as you leave town, we kind of, it's quite a ways out of like where the hustle and bustle is, and we go into some rice fields and on a dirt road, and we're even away from several other homes. So we're surrounded by rice paddies here.
We're very secluded. It's a beautiful home. I mean, we just
the home is just really comfortable.
Out, yeah.
Yeah, very clean. Very comfortable. Beautiful pool.
And we're staying in such a nice place because we get a discount for doing photography and other work for them. So it's a great thing. We stay in a nicer place, and then we are able to share work.
Yep. So we did an exchange of services there.
Even still, like once we came to the house, my first thing is we get all of our luggage in, and then I take a look at the kitchen, kind of like inventory of what I have to work with. How am I going to feed my family with what I have? So there was a few pots and pans, no rice cooker, no blender, just the basics, just
no dishwasher.
No dishwasher, no hot water in the kitchen. And that to me was just like, especially after being sick in Australia, and I'm a very germ conscious person. I was a little bit freaking out because I'm thinking, how are we gonna have a clean sanitary kitchen when we don't have the tools to do it? So, but once we figure out a system, after every meal I just boil pots of water, dump it into the sink with soap, and that's how we do our dishes in boiling water. So it hurts. My fingers have been burned many times, but we have had sanitized dishes, and we have all been healthy. So it's been good.
I'll show you the bubbles. Do some tricks.
I wouldn't describe the Balinese people as outwardly outgoing, friendly, but
they're very polite. They're very humble. They aim to please.
Yeah, absolutely. All the service has been really good. That's been a highlight. But also very calm and great.
And we've been able to get to know a lot of the Balinese people through our drivers, through our caretaker of the home that we're staying in, through you going to the markets, getting to know people that way, through church. So we've really been able to embrace the culture and the people here, and that's been a really cool experience, is to get to know them and to learn their stories and to kind of see how they live.
What time does the ceremony happen?
Start about 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock
Tonight?
until morning.
Oh, all night.
Start 8 o'clock until morning tomorrow.
You ready? Feels like a hair. All is clean. we knew we wanted to see rice terraces, we wanted to see temples, and what else?
And a beach. We wanted to at least
Yes, and a
see a
beach.
beach somewhere.
Bali isn't really known for the best beaches, but we went to an island right off of Bali, Nusa Penida, took a boat ride there, and we saw some pretty amazing and stunning beaches there. have like this trail down along the ridge to this beach, and we didn't go all the way down to the beach, but we, the kids and I, and our driver went down this really, really steep stairs that are lined with bamboo to keep you safe. But even still, I didn't feel very safe with bamboo because it was very rickety.
Twine, yeah.
Yeah, so I
and they had a warning at the top. I don't know if you saw the warning.
Yeah,
at the top.
I saw it. That they're not.
If you die, it's your own fault.
Yeah. So I was very cautious and careful as I was kind of reining the kids in, especially Reese, keeping her safe. But Cody was flying the drone from the top, trying to get some footage of us going down the ridge. But it was steep and scary. But our kids are really good hikers, and they did it like champs.
A driver for all of our vehicles that we've done, like in a car when we've gone together as a family, but we rented a scooter and drove around, and sometimes we had to shuttle back and forth between near our villa. Because
the drivers are so crazy here, I just don't trust myself to drive a scooter, so I just don't think I have the coordination and the...
You could do it.
I could do it if I had to, but I choose not to for my own safety, my food safety.
So one day we went into Ubud, and to get there, I took Joellen and two of the kids, Reese and Trevor.
So 4 on a scooter.
4 of us on a scooter.
Packed in tight, holding on tight.
Went into Ubud, dropped them off, came back and got Ethan and Gavin, and then took them in. So a little bit of shuttling back and forth, and quite interesting. Just like the Balinese would do if they had a family, a larger family.
You see, kids, people with 4 and 5 people on their scooters all the time. So we were just doing that as the Balinese do.
Yeah.
So when we came to Bali, I was not expecting the food to be anything special. You know, I knew there was going to be a lot of rice. I thought it'd just be pretty bland, basic food, simple. But that's not so at all. Like, the food here has been so flavorful, so full of spices, and just yum. The food is so good.
And cheap. So
Yeah.
it hasn't been my favorite food in the world. I've enjoyed it, but maybe I think Joanne's enjoyed it a bit more than I have. Speaking of food, I think one of the highlights for our whole family has been the fruit.
Yes.
The fruit here has been absolutely phenomenal. And I had great fruit in the Dominican Republic living there, but I think the fruit here is way beyond even that.
There's just so many variety. I mean, like, it's just delicious and tropical and
very
and
interesting.
yummy.
So it was really cool to see that we bought this fruit to try it, and then the kids all tried it, and
we've all chosen our favorites.
yeah, and then they ended up just loving. Almost everybody has liked all of the fruit, but then they each have chosen their favorite.
Country that we visit, we try to look for a way that we can serve the people that live here. And so Cody, one day, he was like, I really want to go learn how to plant rice. And I thought, Cody, I can't just like go ask him to help plant rice. I thought maybe it would be like offensive to them, or that they would think, who is this guy? Like, he's more, a hassle than it's worth to have him here.
Which I might have been. But
he was adamant. He's like, no, I really want to learn. I think this is really cool. I want to learn what they do to make a living and how they do it. And so sure enough, he heads out to the rice fields that are just right next to our house, and
got knee deep in.
He made new friends.
Actually, yeah, when I came up, she kept saying, I don't think they're going to want you there. They don't speak English probably. So, but I went out and they started waving me in. And I said I help, and they waved me in. Yes, come here. And so I got knee deep into the mud, bare feet in the rice paddies, which was really cool. It wasn't as gross as I thought it was going to be. I wasn't quite sure what it was going to be like under there, but it was just kind of a soft mud. And they gave me the rice seedlings. There's kind of a patch of them. They grow them in it looks like grass. They grow them all together, and they cut them out, and then just pull little parts of it off and pluck them down into the mud. Now I went slow, and they would go 10 times faster than me. But I kept saying, "Am I doing it good?" Yes, I was. Sometimes I put too many seedlings in, and they kept going, "Bakar." I think bakar means too much. I'm not sure, but they kept saying bakar.
It was cool. It was cool for him to watch. It was cool for the kids to see. Hey, like, Dad can do hard things and get outside his comfort zone and go, do something different.
Along our road here, this dirt road that we went on, there was a lot of rubbish or trash. on the road, so we decided it would be a good idea to.
Just get some, just some grocery bags and just go out and pick up some rubbish. So that's been a good service project for us that we can just like locally, just easy, help make the place that we're staying a little bit prettier than. So we love to focus on what our favorite thing is and what our least favorite thing is, our thorns and our roses of wherever we stay. So Reese, what was your thorn of Bali? You didn't have a thorn? Did you have a rose?
Yeah, fireflies.
Oh,
The fireflies. We forgot to talk about the fireflies. What happened?
At one night, we were inside, and Dad was outside with a flashlight, and then he saw one. Like he saw tons of them, and then he said, or shouted out and said, "Guys, there's some fireflies. Do you want to see them?" And we said yeah. And we went downstairs, and then we saw some, and they were like glowing yellow lights. And we catched one, but then it flew out, and then we catched another one, and then it never flew out. And then we put it in a jar, and then we were taking pictures of it, and then we took a picture of it, and when it came out, and it was like a glowing yellow line, and it was like swirling.
Very good.
That was a good description. We love the fireflies. Weren't they magical?
That was pretty magical.
Cool.
That was my Bali magical rose.
Rose, very good. All right, Joe.
My thorn was probably the rain because it went on and off, on and off. And yeah, my rose, probably the pool.
It's fun to go
Nice
swimming
pool,
every day,
huh?
huh?
Beautiful pool.
All right, Gav, what's your thorn?
My thorn was probably not being able to have like dairy and some fruits and veg.
Okay, huh?
And my rose was, I don't know, I really liked a lot of things, but I really liked the food.
It's really good, huh?
I bet that's your food.
Yeah.
Your thorn is good.
My thorn was durian. It's like a really nasty, big, spiky fruit.
And we asked a lot of people about it, and they said it was their
That's their
favorite
favorite.
fruit. And either we got a bad one, which I don't think we did, because I've smelled some other ones and they
Or
smell the
it
same,
must be
or
an
it's just an
accustomed
acquired,
taste.
yeah, an
It's
acquired
acquired
taste
taste.
or something. Very strong.
And my rose was probably taking all the food.
Eating all the yummy flavors, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
all the new
funny.
flavors. I'm all about food.
My thorn is food.
That was your thorn?
But you had French fries half the time, Reese.
All right, my thorn was not having hot water in the kitchen. Just added more work to what I had to do, but it was all right. I mean, I made it work, but that was probably my thorn. But my rose was, I have to agree with Reese, I loved the fireflies. It was very magical. Just a great way to kind of top our Bali experience. It was really cool.
So my thorn, I don't know if I really, what my thorn would be. Maybe my thorn would be that I had an expectation that we wouldn't really want to be here very long, and now that we're just about to leave,
Have to leave.
yeah, we have to leave. It's been really comfortable. The home's been awesome. I really enjoy it, so don't really want to leave. Would like to stay longer and see more. And my rose was absolutely Nusa Penida and definitely Kelingking Beach. That was just stunning. I could have been there for days.
So we have loved living in Bali for the last 2 weeks. We're really sad to leave. It's far exceeded our expectations for sure.
I don't know if it's for everyone, but
Yeah, it's not.
it's been awesome for us and a great step into our in our journeys, and especially into Asia. It's the first time any of us have been in Asia. So that was it's been a great start to our tour after leaving Australia.
Okay, so where are we going next, you guys?
Kuala Lumpur.
Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah, Malaysia. We will be in Malaysia.
Just be there for a week. This time it's another one of those kind of just stopovers on our way to Thailand. But we're excited to see what it has to offer. We're mainly just going to be in the city, so see what it's like.
We have low expectations. We'll see how it goes.